Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. Now y'all know I love a good mystery, and there's nothing more mysterious than those giant pyramids just sitting pretty in the Egyptian desert. So buckle up, buttercups, because today we're uncovering 10 shocking facts about Egyptian pyramids you won't believe. Get ready to have your minds blown wide open. Okay, picture this. It's a scorching hot day in the Egyptian desert, the sun's beaten down, and suddenly, something catches your eye. But it ain't a mirage, honey. It's the Great Pyramid of Giza, shining like a diamond. You heard me right, shining. See, back in the day, the Great Pyramid wasn't this sandy brown color we see now. It was covered in smooth, polished limestone, white as a sheet. Can you imagine that? This massive structure, reflecting the sunlight like a beacon. Historians say it would have been visible for miles around like a giant glittery landmark in the middle of nowhere. They say the effect was absolutely breathtaking, like a giant mirror reflecting the heavens. Now, most of that limestone, it's long gone, used for other building projects over the centuries. But just imagine what a sight that must have been, a testament to the power and the glory of the ancient Egyptians. All right, y'all. Let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the camel in the desert. For years, we've been told that the pyramids were built by slaves, whipped and worked to death under a brutal pharaoh. Well, hold on to your hats, because that's about as true as a snake oil salesman's promises. Recent archaeological discoveries have turned that whole slave theory on its head. Turns out, the pyramids were built by skilled laborers, craftsmen who were paid for their work and respected for their skills. We're talking master architects, engineers, stonecutters, the best of the best. These folks were the Beyoncé and Jay-Z of their time, highly skilled and highly valued. They lived in settlements near the pyramids, and archaeologists have found evidence of bakeries, breweries, even hospitals in these areas. Not exactly the picture of slave labor camps, is it? These workers were fed well, cared for, and even had festivals in their honor. So, next time you hear someone talking about slaves building the pyramids, you can set the record straight. Y'all know I love a good conspiracy theory, but even I gotta admit, the precision of the pyramids is mind-boggling. We're talking laser-like accuracy, centuries before lasers even existed. The alignment of the Great Pyramid with true north is so precise, it's almost spooky. We're talking a deviation of less than 1/10 of a degree. To put that in perspective, that's like threading a needle from a mile away. And it's not just the north-south alignment, honey. The pyramids are also aligned with certain stars, like the stars in Orion's belt. Some theories suggest they used the stars themselves for navigation, while others believe they had advanced surveying techniques that are lost to time. Whatever their methods, one thing's for sure. The Egyptians were masters of astronomy and geometry. They understood the movements of the heavens and the secrets of the earth in a way that still boggles the mind. Chapter 4. Secrets Hidden in Stone. Okay, y'all, remember how I said I love a good mystery? Well, hold on to your hats because the pyramids are like a giant stone puzzle box just waiting to be unlocked. For centuries, explorers and archaeologists have been finding hidden chambers and passageways inside these massive structures. We're talking secret rooms, hidden tunnels, and false doors, all designed to protect the pharaoh and his treasures in the afterlife. And the craziest part, we're still finding new ones. Just a few years back, they found a massive hidden void above the Grand Gallery in the Great Pyramid. The point is, the pyramids are full of surprises, and who knows what other secrets are just waiting to be discovered. Chapter 5. Eternal Homes for Kings. All right, y'all, let's get back to basics. Why were the pyramids built in the first place? Well, contrary to what some folks might believe, they weren't built by aliens, and they weren't giant grain silos. The pyramids were built for one purpose, to be elaborate tombs for the pharaohs. These weren't your average kings, mind you. The pharaohs were considered to be living gods, and their tombs were designed to be palaces for the afterlife. Inside the pyramids, you'd find all sorts of treasures and riches, things the pharaoh would need to navigate the underworld and enjoy eternity in style. We're talking gold, jewelry, furniture, even chariots. The Egyptians believed in life after death, and they spared no expense in making sure their pharaohs were well equipped for their journey to the great beyond. But it wasn't just about material possessions. Chapter 6. Ancient Engineering Marvels. Now let's talk about how they built these massive structures. I mean, we're talking millions of tons of stone, cut and transported without the use of modern machinery. How in the world did they do it? Well, that's a question that's been puzzling experts for centuries. There are plenty of theories out there, but no one knows for sure exactly how the ancient Egyptians built the pyramids. Some believe they used ramps and levers to move the massive stones, while others think they might have used a system of canals and boats. The truth is, the construction techniques used to build the pyramids are still a mystery, and it's likely that we may never know for sure how they did it. But that's part of what makes them so fascinating, right? Okay, y'all, remember all those treasures I mentioned? The gold, the jewels, the chariots? Well, unfortunately, most of it's gone. Over the centuries, the pyramids have been raided countless times by tomb robbers and treasure hunters, all looking to strike it rich. We're talking everyone from ancient grave robbers to Napoleon's soldiers, all trying to get their hands on the riches of the pharaohs. Can you imagine the stories those treasures could tell? The history they've witnessed? It's enough to make a girl weep. But it's not just the material possessions that have been lost. Many of the pyramids' walls were covered in intricate hieroglyphics, telling stories of the pharaohs' lives and the beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. Sadly, many of these inscriptions have been damaged or destroyed by looters, vandals, and the ravages of time. It's a tragedy, really, to think of all the history and knowledge that's been lost. But hey, maybe there's still hope. All right, y'all, here's something you might not know. The pyramids weren't just standalone structures. They were part of massive complexes that included temples, causeways, and even entire cities. That's right, we're talking a whole pyramid party. For example, the Great Pyramid of Giza is part of the Giza necropolis, which includes two smaller pyramids, the Great Sphinx, and several other temples and tombs. These complexes were like small cities, bustling with activity, with priests, workers, and officials going about their daily lives. They were centers of religious worship, economic activity, and political power. Just imagine the sights and sounds of these ancient cities, the bustling marketplaces, the solemn rituals in the temples, the constant activity around the pyramids. It's a reminder that the pyramids weren't just tombs. They were symbols of a vibrant and complex civilization that flourished for thousands of years. Y'all know I love a good story, and the pyramids have inspired some real humdingers over the years. We're talking tales of curses, hidden chambers, and ancient aliens. Oh my! For centuries, people have been making up stories about the pyramids, trying to explain their mysteries and marvels. One of the most famous legends is the Curse of the Pharaohs, which claims that anyone who dares to disturb the tomb of a pharaoh will suffer a terrible fate. Now, there's no scientific evidence to support this curse, but that hasn't stopped people from whispering about it in hushed tones. Then there are the stories about hidden chambers beneath the pyramids filled with ancient knowledge and powerful artifacts. Some folks even believe that the pyramids were built by aliens, who visited Earth centuries ago and shared their advanced technology with the Egyptians. Now, y'all, we've had a lot of fun today learning about the pyramids and their secrets. But it's important to remember that these are more than just tourist attractions. They're ancient wonders, testaments to the ingenuity and skill of a civilization long gone. And it's our responsibility to protect them for future generations. The pyramids are facing all sorts of threats these days, from pollution and erosion to vandalism and tourism. That's why it's so important to support organizations like UNESCO, which are working hard to preserve these treasures for future generations. Well, y'all, that was a whirlwind tour of the pyramids. We've learned about their shining past, their mysterious construction, and the treasures they hold, both lost and found. If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of ancient Egypt, give this video a big ol' thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more adventures, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And be sure to tell me in the comments which facts surprised you the most. Thanks for watching.